Hello, and now we're going to do a very simple little mindfulness exercise that will help you get into the moment right here, right now. For this exercise, you need to get yourself a piece of food. So run to the fridge, run to the freezer, put this video on pause and pick yourself up a little piece of food. Doesn't matter what it is, this can be done with anything. From a raisin to a piece of fruit to anything at all. Then come back here. Now for this exercise, I'm actually going to use a little piece of apple. So a small slice of apple. So take your food, and what I'd like you to do now is examine it. Use your eyes, pretend this is the first time ever you have seen the piece of food in front of you. Allow your eyes to run around the outline of the object. Look at the different colour, the skin on this piece of apple. See how the reflection catches the apple in certain parts. And now I'd like you to think of the origin of the piece of food. So whatever you have, think about how it's come to be in your hand right now. So this apple, it needed the sun to grow the apple. It needed the goodness from the earth to feed the tree. It needed rain to actually allow the fruit to grow. Now if you've got something like a piece of chocolate, that has got a lot of process that went into it as well. So you can think about the manufacture process and the labour, the human labour that it needed to make it turn a cocoa bean into a piece of chocolate. So spend just a moment or two reflecting on the process that the food had before it came into your hand. Now the next thing I'd like you to do with your piece of food is to smell it. That smells lovely. So when you start to smell your piece of food, your body might already start to have a reaction to it. Your mouth might start to water in anticipation of you eating it. So when you've smelt it, I would now like you to taste it. I would like you to take a little bite of whatever you've got in your hand and bite it. Close your eyes and really taste that piece of food. See how your body reacts to the food being placed in your mouth. See if your mouth waters. Let yourself truly experience eating that piece of food. I'm going to give you a moment or two just to eat that little piece of food in your mouth. Now hopefully that piece of food, whatever it is, would have tasted more intense than it's ever tasted before. It's because all of your attention was placed on eating it. And you can do that at any time of the day, just to bring you into the moment. You can do it with your first mouthful or two of all of the food that you eat. Doing this is a wonderful, simple way of just bringing you into the moment.